You can go I'm going to spend this money and allow myself the runway, and I'm going to hustle extra hard so that I can cover the investment, knowing it's not going to make me money for a while. That's an option. And that's what a lot of people should do. But the thing is, that's not the only option. So, like, there's things you could grow exponentially. I just told y'all, like, the 3 appointments for every job. You can grow exponentially without running a single paid ad. And it doesn't mean you're knocking doors all day either. Like, you just have to, like you said, John, like, you have to have solid processes. You have to have processes around a lot of things. People like to get really honed in on one thing. Processes around production, processes around like how are selling. And it's like, honestly, like, selling a roof is kind of hard, but not that hard. The biggest lever you have is not the hand-to-hand combat of sales. The biggest lever you have is getting in front of qualified people. But a lead and a qualified appointment is just so far from the same thing. And a qualified appointment has a lot of cost associated with it. And the cost can be either front-loaded by building a solid process. It can be in real time by spending a bunch of time just to generate that qualified appointment, or it's money.
I'm glad you said that. We talked about this last week, I think, AJ, about qualification of leads and niching down into your services. And I'll just say it again, like, you need to niche down to 1 or 2 things, maybe 3, but every single thing, every service that you offer has a complete different set of processes. It can have different sets of crews, sales tactics. Like, there's all kinds of things that make it difficult to sell multiple different things. And the reason I bring that up is because you mentioned in your letter getting those leads, those 12 leads. You said, well, it's like roofing, repair, siding. Like, we don't want those. Like, it does not help a roofing company get those other types of leads. I don't care if your guys say
But
they
it
can do it.
increases your cost per appointment to niche down.
That
So I'm
that
not saying no,
no,
but
no,
I
I
am
get it.
saying that makes the economics even more important to
Exactly.
understand and to respect and to react to, or ideally be proactive about, because you're listening to this and you're a smart roofing business owner.
That's right. I would say I'm going to give it an actual, I think my opinion really will stay this way because I've done everything. I've literally started my business. It was Delaria Roofing and Renovation. I was doing kitchen remodels. I was doing windows. We were painting. We are residing the entire house. It is very difficult as a startup to do all those things efficiently and profitably. It's very, very difficult. If there are certain people that can do it, have the right partnerships with the right crews and the right marketing, and they have a stack of cash to run all those campaigns. But in general, for most people, you should pick a trade and sell that service. It's not for everybody. I know there's a lot of people that are successful with doing multiple things, but I'm just telling you, for
It's
people that
harder
I
to grow
encounter.
that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
those are one-man shows a lot of the time that are able to peel off 2 or 3 million with them and a small team, which is great. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But no offense, like, those are the people that are like kind of like the contractor that's addicted to the chaos, which is fine. Like, we're all business owners, but like, you have chaos that you don't need to have. You're having more trouble growing and scaling than you need to have. And it's not wrong. There's no wrong way, but if you're complaining, then it's wrong. Like, if you're complaining,
yeah.
this is like, you can't find
They're
good
complaining
help these
about
days, you
time,
can't have this,
energy,
like,
or money. They're complaining about time, energy, or money.